Hey Laura, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Okay, so you can resonate with everything that I was throwing out there at you, the dark curly hair.
Yeah.
Um, did he have a pain in his, or something, an issue with his hand or his upper wrist and
Yeah.
thumb area?
Yeah.
And some type of clone. I think it was musk, but it definitely wasn't allspice. It wasn't aqua, whatever, aquafresh or whatever it was. My dad wore those, so I know those immediately, but it smelled more of an older cologne like musky or something. Did that make sense with you as well?
Yeah. He would wear it for like church.
Okay. And I can't remember what the last thing I had off the top of my head because I focus on I kind of like approach energy a little bit to just bring you in. But yeah, I felt very saddened. And was there more? There's more than just you in the sibling line, right?
Yeah.
Because he is making me feel like there's more kids. Um, I'm not. He's not specifying, nor am I pulling in a number or how many or genders or anything like that. But he's referring to the kids with an S. So it made me feel like there's definitely more. And he's saying he loved his kids.
Yeah. He definitely did.
Um, I love my kids, and sometimes they just wouldn't listen, but I love my kids. So I feel there was a sense of rebellion, as all kids do. That's what we do with parents. We want to live our own lives and go our one way. And then he goes, but I knew they'd be back. So this is exactly what I was going to say. Thank you. Um, we loved our kids. And when they don't listen, but I always know they'll come back because I know I'm going to be right. And it's kind of like the parent crawl, like when they warn you about something and you don't really want to listen. And then you go out and learn it on your own and you find out exactly what they warned you about. And then you got to come back and tell them about it. He goes, yeah, baby, that's why I tried to warn you. That's what I was trying to protect you from. But you learned. And that's now. Listen, when I talk and I'm very clairsentient, so you'll hear me make a lot of feel, and also I'll start feeling things. If it resonates, just understand that's what's going on. Is the spirit is making me feel those things? Oh yeah. When I went to bring you in, I started doing on this like if he would be heavy thought or he played with his hair like this like all the time. But I felt like he was trying to think about something, so he started rubbing his head. Did that make sense to you?
Yeah. He.
Okay. And also, when I say things a specific way, it very much could be the way he would have said it. That's just my part of when I channel spirits through. That's what they do. Well, I'm pretty confident that your father is here in that regard. And I pulled my angel card. So when I have a spirit here, I pull the cards, and usually it's the message that they want to tell you or something that they want to guide you, inform you of, other than they popping in and saying hi to you. I feel like my heart is racing. Did he pass have a heart issue?
No.
Okay, then I don't know. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Because I now see when I'm clairsentient, that's the hard part with us is we have to use discernment. I know it's not me because I know my energy before I start. So it's either spirit or you coming through, and I pick both up. So okay, well let's first of all, don't worry about that. It's going to be an amazing experience. So just relax, have fun, and listen, and we'll see what he has to say. I feel a tap on my head. So I don't know if you did that to you kids or if you like brushed your hair or something, but a tap on my head, like right in the back. Okay, let's see what he has to say. Okay, I felt two cards popped out. The very first one popped out, and I will read the caption down below. It may resonate with you, but I use this part to give you the message. And same on, and that was and then here's the second card. The first one is Angel Love. Time to look at how you value yourself, issues of self love. And the second card was Angel of Self Expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Um, the very first feeling I'm getting is um, how much you are devaluing yourself. And I don't know if it's something you've always done or if it's something that he's pointing out because you've done it since the passing. You let the grief take you down to that point where you don't feel you need to be here or you have a purpose any longer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And he's saying that's farthest from the truth. You have a lot of things going on. He said that you had a lot of exciting and new ideas that you were wanting to pursue. I don't know if these were goals or just life choices that you wanted to do. And he really wants to see you pursue those because he's saying that his baby girl will be very good at that. Did he call you baby girl or did he refer to you as a baby girl?
Yeah, it was one of the nicknames he had for me.
Okay. Oh, because I didn't know if it's that or if you were the youngest. Okay, but as long as you understand that. But he's just saying that he thinks that you would be very good at that, those things, whatever they were. But he says you have to start someplace. You have to start getting up and living life and loving yourself again. And it's ironic because this card is pulling to me. You, you really love your dad. It's like he could do no wrong, and I'm feeling that energy. But the picture itself is like a girl hugging whoever that might be. Um, and I feel that spirit has been trying to nudge you into recognizing your father around when he is around, and they're saying sometimes you catch it, sometimes you don't. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
But he's saying that he's there to encourage you and nothing more. He doesn't want nothing more than the best for you, but you have to want the best for yourself as well. He said he didn't allow the pity parties, and he doesn't want you to do that now. Um, and part of this is going to be about you and expressing who you are and how you feel. And okay, they're saying, and the transition that you're going to make. So, whatever this is it going to change your direction of whether your career or religion or something about it, or like totally changing your direction or a change of something? Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
I can't help stop scratching my left hand. Did he play with his hands a lot?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, because it's like I keep scratching my hand. Okay, and but he's wanting you to start speaking your truth, standing up for what you believe, and don't worry about. I know, stop. He won't let me say one thing before he starts another. So he seemed like he has a lot to tell you, and I don't know if he was that type of person. Once you start talking, he just kept going and wouldn't like give you a chance to put anything in. But the self expression, he's wanting you to stand up for yourself, speak for yourself, and not allow other people to guide you. Um, Saying that you know where you're going, you know how to get there. It's just a matter of you gotta want it bad enough to do it because it's going to be very transforming, and people are going to have an opinion regardless of um, what you're doing. So you can allow people to have an opinion and judge you for what you're doing, and you're not happy, or they're going to have an opinion of you and be judgmental and all that stuff, and you be happy. And he keeps chattering in my ear, very short, very short, very short. That the fact that while we're here on earth, it's such a short time in the grand scheme of things. So live it to the fullest, make it your most meaningful journey, but stay on your path and making sure that you're making a difference in uh, people around you and for humanity within itself, but more so making sure that you're happy with the direction you took your life. Does that make sense?
Yes.
He he's hinting to the fact that you wasn't always on the right track. Does that make sense to you?
That I wasn't or he wasn't.
I thought the message was coming from him to you. Or if it was him, then he's bringing making reference to that.
Yeah, and I mean, for me, yeah.
He he's showing like the track and the train is like keeps coming off the track. Like they would be on track and they'd pop off and hop back on and hop back off. So they don't say when spirit is communicating, they don't talk specifically to us. They show us symbols and such, and generally and make us feel. And so I have to interpret that. So that's why I thought it was reference to you. So if it's you, he's making reference to you weren't always on track. And if it wasn't you and you're saying it was him, that's very probable. But are you saying it's you?
Yeah.
So that's what I was feeling, that he was directing that to you. And he just wants you to stay on track. That was the point I was going to go with until I want to make sure. But he says you know what to do, and you just need to be better at standing up for yourself and believe in yourself. And he said he's always been behind you 100%. So even though he's not physically here, spiritually and energetically he's here. And he's saying that you already know that you pick up enough of the signs to understand that he's his presence. And he wants you to understand that you can always pull him forth just by thinking about him, talking to him, asking him to come and help you. But he says you have to be ready and able to listen and understand what's going on and how he's going to communicate, because he's not going to communicate by sitting down like you and I are, right? He's going to just give you ideas and thoughts and memories, and that's the way they communicate. They try to make stuff happen to align with when we're thinking about them, to let us know that they are present. But he wanted to step in and making sure that basically move on past the grief and the diminishing of yourself. Start making the goals and objectives or the things that you guys were talking about happen, because it's going to transform your life, and it's going to be very transformative for you independently. But it's going to take some work on your part, and it's all your work. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He was a big dude, or powerful hug, because I just felt like a really tightness in my chest, like arms wrapped around me. Give me I'm going to call it a bear hug, because that's what I call him. So I feel like that he's trying to give you a hug through me, and so I always convey that to you. And
yeah, he gave the best hugs.
yeah, well, I'm going to break it there and send him back, and I think you got what you needed, and hopefully the message is something you'll take to heart. And he's saying that if when you do that, you're going to be honoring him, because he's always wanted you to do well. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, thank you.
All right, many blessings to you. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Okay. All right.